Have you ever tried to get something really specific out of an AI like ChatGPT, and it just gives you back this generic, kind of useless response? Yeah, we've all been there. Well, today we're going to fix that. We're diving into the art of asking the right questions. This reminds me of a great scene from the movie I, Robot. The AI says it right there. Its responses are limited. You have to ask the right questions. And believe it or not, that one idea is at the very heart of what we're talking about today. I mean, that scene just nails the frustration, right? You ask for a cool story and you get something super bland. You ask it to explain a concept and it's totally off the mark. It's like you're talking to a brick wall that just happens to know every word in the dictionary. But here's the big secret, the real game changer. What if the AI isn't the problem? The real issue, just like in the movie, is probably how we're asking. The power to get brilliant, customized, and genuinely useful results? It's actually in your hands. So, let's get into it. This whole technique we're talking about has a name, prompt engineering. Now, I know it sounds super technical, but I promise you it's a skill anyone can learn, and it will completely change how you use AI. Okay, first things first. What even is a prompt? Well, it's just what you type into the box. Simple as that. It's your question, your command, your instructions. If you tell an AI to, say, write a story about animals for kids, that whole sentence, that's your prompt. It's the starting line for everything the AI is about to do for you. And that leads us right to prompt engineering. See, this isn't just about asking a question anymore. It's the art of designing that question. It's about being strategic, about giving really clear instructions, and guiding the AI so it gives you exactly what you want, not just what it thinks you want. So the big question is, how do you actually do it? How do you go from just asking questions to engineering prompts? Well, it really all boils down to three simple but really powerful principles. If you can master these, you're going to be getting better results in literally minutes. And here they are. These are your three keys to unlocking what the AI can really do: specificity, contextualization, and fine-tuning. So let's break down what each one actually means and how you can start using them right now. First up, specificity. Just look at the difference here. Tell me about cars. I mean, that's so broad. The AI could write about anything from the very first car ever made to some sci-fi flying car. But if you ask it to describe the features of electric cars compared to traditional gasoline cars, boom, you've given it a really clear, focused job to do. Being specific is the fastest way to get a useful answer. Okay, next is contextualization. Think of this like you're setting the scene for the AI. A generic write a review is okay, but by adding the context, focusing on its performance for outdoor activities, you're telling the AI who this review is for and what they actually care about. It makes the response so much more relevant. And number three, fine-tuning. This is so important. Using an AI is a conversation, not a one-and-done command. Your first try might be really general, something like write a story about a dog. But then you look at what it gives you and you refine it. You add details. Okay, make it a golden retriever named Max. Give it a heartwarming tone. Add a little plot about a girl and her fear of swimming. You just keep tweaking it until you get exactly what you were picturing in your head. All right, series, great, but let's put these principles into practice. We're going to do a few rapid-fire examples. Honestly, seeing them in action is the best way to make it all click. Let's start with creative writing. A bad prompt is just write a short story. That's not an instruction, it's a vague wish. A much better prompt, write a short story about a detective solving a mysterious murder case. See, now you've given the AI a genre, a character, and a plot to work with. It knows what to do. This one is perfect for learning anything. A bad prompt is just explain photosynthesis, but a good prompt adds that crucial layer of specificity. Explain the process, including the role of chlorophyll and sunlight. This guides the AI to give you a much more structured, more detailed explanation that actually answers the sub-questions you probably have anyway. The classic "what should I do today" prompt. It's almost impossible for an AI to answer that well. But by adding a little context that you want outdoor activities and that it's a sunny day, you give it the constraints it needs to provide genuinely helpful ideas instead of just guessing. So, to pull this all together, let's build a simple checklist. Think of this as your little pre-flight check before you hit enter on your next prompt. Trust me, using this will make a world of difference. So here it is. Be clear and specific. Know what you want before you even start typing. Provide context. Set the scene for the AI because it doesn't know your world. Use examples if you can to show it what you mean. Include constraints like word count or tone. And maybe the most important one, test and iterate. Remember, your first prompt is just the start of the conversation. Keep refining it.
So there you have it. The real power isn't just in the AI, it's in how you talk to it. You now have the principles and the tools to go from being a confused user to a master collaborator. The only question left is, what amazing thing are you going to ask it to create first?